Hello YouTube. Right, I want to talk to you about self-publishing because this is something I've now done a handful of times, and I have some printed books here to show you that I've self-published through the platform Createspace, which is connected with Amazon. So the decisions about choosing to publish through a publisher or through self-publishing really come down to your own business model, the objectives that you're trying to achieve, and a whole host of other decisions. So I won't necessarily go into that at the moment. On a very generic sort of major differences is that when you have a traditional publisher, yes, you're likely to go much further. You're likely to have a much bigger reach. They obviously have much bigger connections than we can have on our own. You do lose some of the control over your product, over your book. Now, I'm being very generic there because every publisher works differently, but when you self-publish, one of the primary benefits of that are that you have complete control. You have control over the design, over the content, over the way that it's presented, over how it's sold, where it's sold, and everything else. It all comes down to you. So this is one of the reasons why I personally chose to self-publish. And I thought when I was first looking to self-publish, there are lots of different platforms out there that you can use. It's very cost effective to publish on your own. I really wanted to see some of the results. What does the book actually look like? Because when it comes to self-publishing, you don't see that final thing until it literally rocks up on your doorstep in its packaging. So it can be scary because you've got to put some of your own money down to make it happen. But I want to show you just what these actually look like. So I've got 3 books here that I have written myself and self-published all through the Createspace platform. And guys, just to let you know how simple this process is, you really do need a PDF is the cover. It's as simple as that. You get your cover designed as a PDF. Your internal file is quite simply a Word document that's been formatted appropriately. And by formatting, you know, this would be anything from the margins, the gutters, whether you have page numbers, the types of font that you choose to use, the font size. Of course, all of that is your own decision, your own preference. When it comes to self-publishing, you get to decide that. So you can also choose when you self-publish whether you want a glossy cover. So that's this lovely shiny sort of gloss that I've got here. It's kind of that magazine-y shiny cover. Or if you want more of a matte cover. So there's matte, this is matte here, which is non-shiny. You also get to choose the size of your books that you want to have, and the great thing about Createspace is it does have the templates already preset for Word. If you want to, if you've decided on the sizes that you want to have, go to Createspace and just simply type in dimension guidelines and get yourself a ruler out and just have a look at what that sort of size will look like. I just took some books off my shelf and put a ruler up against them to see what that size would look like. It then gives you a pre-formatted Word document, so it actually has all of like the pre-inside, it's pre-written for you in the templates that Createspace provide. It has all of the margins already preset for you, it has the headers already set for you, the inside pages. It already shows you, you know, what you need to write in these little inside bits. It has the dedication page laid out for you. So this here was just a Createspace free template that I downloaded. This one here is 8.5 by 8.5 in terms of size. So I just followed that structure. Now with this children's book I've got here, I obviously did the illustrations and worked with an illustrator on those, but all they were, quite simply, the illustrations were then saved as a JPEG, and I just added those JPEGs to the Word document template. It's as simple as that. So this actually isn't anywhere near as complicated as anyone might think. It's a very simple process. You create your account on Createspace, you upload your PDF file, you upload the Word document, which is the inside contents, and voila, off you go. So I'll just show you what these look like. If any of you are thinking about self-publishing using the Createspace platform, I am very happy with the quality of these, and I'll give you some idea of the pricing that I paid as well. So this children's book here, this is about 24 to 30 pages. This, for me to print, to get printed on the Createspace platform, cost me personally about $3.96 a book in US dollars. Now the price that you pay for printing depends completely on whether you have color inside or black and white inside, whether you have a gloss cover or a matte cover, what size you go for, how many pages you have. There's a whole host of different things that will determine the actual cost of printing that you as the author pay to produce and print these books. Now inside your Createspace platform, when you go in and create an account, amount, there is actually a little calculator in there, so you can type in sort of what you think you might sell your book for. It will tell you what royalties you're going to get, but also it will give you your actual print price based on the specifications that you've put in as well. So you know up front what sort of costs you're going to be looking at for printing, but then of course you get to decide then how much you're going to sell your book for if you're self-publishing. That's one of the best things about being self-published. So although I paid about $3.96 US for this to be printed, it's now retailing for $11.99, I think I've set it to. So you can see there that after I've paid for shipping, of course, shipping's on top of that to get to me, I'm making a fairly nice profit margin there. And in fact, I actually have a check here from Amazon, ironically, that arrived today, you know, for the royalties for the sales of the book. So this is real stuff, you know, this is real business. So the children's book, you can see, has come out actually really lovely. The colours are really strong. They look really clean, really good outcomes. So I'm really